Okay, so we've got all the lights on, the video's going. I'm in the car with Scott. We're going to be doing 5 laps in the Nissan GT-R. Scott has already done 2 laps in 2 different cars, so you are familiar with the process as far as how to pass a car, how to be passed by a car, make sure that everything is smooth. Let's anticipate what's coming up next. Let's see, do you have any questions about the car or what we're going to do? Now you notice, as opposed to the Porsche, these paddles are stuck. So real important to keep your hands on 9 and 3 so that when I do say, and all your shifting will be in a straight line, you'll know that your hands are automatically in the right place. You just stick your fingers out, click, click, up to the right, down to the left. Because this car has so much torque, there's really no need to do a lot of shifting. We'll probably be in 4th most of the time. Cool. Okay. We may go to 5th down the straight and then back to 4th again before we brake, and then 4th around the rest of the track.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so if you'll slowly, let's see if we're in gear. Go ahead and put on the brake. So, let me take a look. Do you see an M manual 1?
1M, yeah.
All right, then slowly off of the brake and work our way to the left over here.
This down this road?
Yeah,
okay.
Down this road. And we'll park behind the Ferrari. So let's just wait here. They're going to wait until after the Lamborghini, and that ought to give us a nice little gap.
This is the coolest thing ever.
How many? You doing another car after this?
GT3 for 10 laps.
Oh, that will be ready. All right, the Lambo is going in. So go ahead, onto the track, stay on the right, and do 1 upshift. And now a little more throttle. Look at your apex, and same as last time, and just keep it nice and steady on the left. This is your turn in, and now we're going to squeeze this apex. And now up and full throttle. Squeeze all the way. It's pretty quick too, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now brake, 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 brake. Hard, hard. Off the brake. And just maintain it. Maintain it. Maintain it. Good. Now brake. Turn in at the cone. Now off the brake and just steady. Steady. And now squeeze. Work your way to the left. Now brake. Now off and just thread the needle. Nice. And then stay to the left. This is your turn-in cone here. And now throttle around. Nice and tight. And then straight ahead to the green. Now brake. Now brake hard. 1 downshift. Yeah. See you slow it down. So now give it a good run. And go. Now brake. More off the brake, and then just stay tight. Look at your turn in, and now look at your apex on the right. Flip it and shift. Now squeeze the throttle all the way. It's as quick as the Porsche when it comes to acceleration. Brake hard, 1 downshift. Good. Now off the brake.
Sure is.
Now brake hard, turn in. And start to squeeze. Use the whole track. There's where you want to be. Very good. Look to the left. No shifting. Now brake. Off the brake and clip it. Nice steady throttle. Just balance the car. Stay to the left. There's your turn in. And now throttle around. And aim for the green cones right there in front of you. Now brake hard. Off the brake. And look at your second apex. And now start to squeeze. Yes. And now brake. Off the brake. Look at your turn in. And now clip it. And get ready. And now squeeze the throttle. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Up. And brake. Hard, hard. 1 downshift. Off the brake. Throttle around. Now brake and at the cone. And exit, use the whole track and squeeze. And work your way to the left. Brake. Off the brake and just thread the needle. Here's your turn in. Now, off the brake, throttle around, and then straight to the apex. Right there, now brake. Off the brake. And look at your apex, and get ready. When the car's balanced, start to squeeze. Now. Brake. Off. Good. Stay tight. Stay tight. And now clip it and start to squeeze. And squeeze it all the way. And brake. One downshift. Off the brake. Now brake and turn in. And start to squeeze. You can really feel it dig, you know, as you go around.
Yeah.
Now brake. Off and thread the needle.
Oops,
That's all right. Thread the needle. Stay to the left. So we'll get a little more kick going into this one. Throttle. Straight ahead. Now brake. Off the brake. So this is your last lap. Line it up nice. Look at it. Start to squeeze. And go. Squeeze the throttle. And brake. And off of it. And just maintain the throttle. Look at your turn in. Off to the right. Clip it. And squeeze it. Wind it out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Up. And now squeeze. Brake, brake. One downshift. Off the brake. Work your way to the right. Now quick brake. Turn in now. And start to squeeze. Look at where you want to end up. Right there. Squeeze it. Nice. Work your way to the left. And brake. Off the brake. Just thread the needle. Right, stay to the left. And throttle around. Smooth throttle around. And now brake. That's it. And that's the laps. So go ahead and turn in right here. So you can see how this car feels almost as fast, maybe not as nimble,
Yeah.
but as fast going down the straight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Porsche definitely felt a little more composed.
Yeah, it does. And, you know, that's Porsche. They've been racing a lot longer.
But I
We'll
mean,
park right here on the side.
like you said, there's like character to this car. You know, there's a
Yeah, it's just a different feel.
Yeah.
You know, I personally kind of like the Porsche better.
Sure,
It's more
sure.
sporty to me.
Yeah.
But a lot of real, you know, 20-year-old kids, they just love this car. This is what they've been reading about. This is what they've been dreaming about. This is they love. This is like one of the most popular cars.
Yeah, I mean it's a Nissan, right? Like
That's it. Yeah, and pretty darn reliable.
Yeah.
Isn't going to break down. But though the Porsche is pretty reliable as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Was there anything
All right.
in that lap that series?